Hey everybody, it's Meg. I am back this week with a new video update for you guys. I'm going to start on Saturday. This past Saturday was the 4th, and that's the 4th of July celebrations for those of you in the States. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. The day went like this for me. I went to the park near my house because my city hosts a citywide celebration. Again, it's at the park. There's food, there's games, there's water ride type things. It's a wading pool for the kids. But we ended up there for lunch and we got to see some family we haven't seen in a while. It was really fun and really nice to see all of them. After that, I went to my aunt's house for dinner, and it was nice to see her too, and we hung out. She's been a little bit sick recently, and kind of bedridden, so it was nice that she was okay, and it was nice for us that we got to help her feel better. That day was spent knitting. It was supposed to be very hot, but it didn't turn out that way. So yeah, I was able to get some knitting done. Sunday I had church as per usual, but my dad and I went to a place called Corky's Kitchen, and it was good, but it was a bit of a drive from where I live, and I don't know if we want to make that drive again. We'll see. We came home after that and worked on artsy things. I worked on artsy things. Dad was doing some other things. Worked on knitting, and I worked on some writing projects, which I haven't done in a while, and it felt really good. So that was the high point of my week. It kind of fell off a little bit because Monday I had a dental appointment, and it was to do my fillings. I don't know if I said this, but I needed fillings, and it made me really nervous to start off with because I had to go numb. I was very nervous to start. Luckily it didn't end too badly, although I will say I felt really tired and sickly afterwards, and spent most of the afternoon sleeping off the fact that I had been strung out on nerves and all this. Tuesday I stayed home and worked on artsy things, and I felt better. It was really nice. I also got a really amazing email, which if you read my texts and if you read my text blogs, my status updates, you'll know that I can't really talk about it until the thing that I got emailed for happens, but it will be shared, and you guys will know more when I can release it for you. Wednesday, I went up to the Starbucks in the shopping district and read, and I got another book done. I came home and worked on more artsy things. Yesterday, which was Thursday, I went out with some friends of mine, and then it was nice to see them. We went walking around an outdoor mall by one of my friends' houses. I got to work on artsy things, and one of the things that I did manage to get done was to punch all the binding holes in the signatures for my new journal projects. I needed to cut more covers because the piles of signatures were far too big to be bound reasonably. They're easily this thick. That's going to be a big journal, so they're coming down another notch. And today I am working on more artwork, and then of course the new fractals and blogs are going up. So let's talk about the art for a minute here. Knitting, I am working on another scarf, and I'm working on the blanket. I made some changes to the project list. They'll come along. I've decided to eliminate the arrowhead lace cowl because I was getting frustrated with the pattern. But I do have another pattern that I'm using with the same yarn. So there's that. I've decided to eliminate the other fake cable scarf to use this new pattern with that yarn as well. The reading is coming along. I finished off The Book of Life by Deborah Harkness, and I've also finished off Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Both of these will be in my review vlog, so stay tuned for that. I've started on the Stephen King piece, which is Lizzie's story, and the Stieg Larsson piece, which is The Girl Who Played with Fire. In the writing department, I'm working on some snapshot pieces. I'm working on getting the journals done, as I said before. I've gotten the binding holes punched on the signatures. I've also gotten the cover pieces done, and they are in process for being sewn together. I am also working on a new short story, so hopefully that will come along nicely as well. And I did post a new batch of fractals on my DA, so go check it out if you're interested. Standard linkage will be in the description below. I do have some book, music, and channel recommendations for you guys, and of course, along with the standard linkage, you can find that in the description below. So that is about it for this week, guys. Thanks for being patient with me, and I will see you next week. Bye!